forge some banister hooks that I've been selling on Etsy. They're actually selling pretty good. Sold 2 sets already, and so as of the moment, my store is out of stock on that item. I'm preparing some stock right now. It's not quite the dimension I need, so I'm hammering it down. It's taking me a little bit of extra time to get these made, but that's okay. You know, time's on my side today. I'm going to go ahead and get that stock prepped up, and when I bring you back, we're going to start making the hooks. So, yeah, these hooks fit typical wooden banister that is around 2.5 inches wide. I live in a single-family home. It's nothing fancy, and it's a pretty generic banister that pretty much sells at Home Depot, Lowe's, the whole 9 yards. They're kind of all the same. So, but yeah, it's an inside banister for, like, I live in a split foyer, so it's the banister at the top of the foyer, and I'm going to shut up and get this stock ready. When I bring you back, we'll start forging the hooks. So, all right. So, since screwing up that last hatchet drift project, I decided to do some measuring. I'm sure it'll be short-lived. So, but this is all happening within the same day, so it's fresh in my head. So I decided to do some measurements. So I took this piece of 1/4 round and rough shaped the form that the hooks are going to be bent to. And this right here is 12.5 inches. So what I did was I took my stock that I had prepped and I cut these to 11 inches. So the reason it's short is because each side is going to have a taper. It's going to draw it out, and I'll just work from there. So I've managed to get 4 pieces of stock from what I've been working on for the last hour. I started with this 3/4 round bar, and I just had 2 of them. These are concrete pegs, so I cut the concrete peg just below where all the holes start, and then I drew that out and made a pretty nice long bar. So I had this here plus another 4 inches that I had to cut off. So I prepped the stock, and this is what I wound up with. Now I'm going to get these in the forge. I'm going to taper each end, be a long taper on one side, a shorter taper on the other side, and the shorter taper is going to be for the hook part, and the longer taper is going to be for the big hook part. So let me go ahead and get these in the forge, get them hot, get the tapering, and yeah, get these things done. Start by fanning this out as I taper it. Follow just one hook now. grind the tip of this too thin. Alright, just want to show you that. Alright, get this back in and we'll just follow this one. these 4 over. Make sure they're at least dimensionally close. And when they cool down enough to go dunk them in water, I'm going to profile all the fronts on the belt grinder. That way they're all nice and symmetrical, because they're going to go out as a set. So I want them to look as close to identical as I can get them. And then after I get that done, we're going to do the big bend on this side. We're going to do a twist on the shank, and then we're going to do the small bend. So I will bring you back after I get all the ends shaped up and uniform, and when I'll just bring you back when I'm ready to bend. So there's not a lot to see until then. Set the rest of them to this. After I get them all bent like this one, then I'll bring you back. Here we go. I got them all forged. I don't think I'm going to have to tweak them, but you never know. Sometimes when I'm cleaning them up on the wire wheel, I see stuff where I missed. So this is how they're looking. I'll let these cool down, and I'm going to go ahead and clean them up on the belt sander. I'm going to hit all the sharp edges, and then I'm going to wire wheel them, and then we'll go ahead and do a wax coat. So got some beeswax over there. We'll do some wax on them. All right, so I'm not going to show you all that. I'll bring you back and you'll see the finished product. I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and remember, if you're interested in something like this, you might be able to catch this set at Metal Man Productions on Etsy. So if you're interested in something like that, you never know, they may be sitting there waiting for you.